As I reflect on the last 10 years of my military service and I look forward to my next 10 years of military service, I've lost a lot of good people. And not the way you're typically thinking. Yes, I've lost some people who've lost their lives through deployment, suicide, what have you. But I've also lost people who thought they could make it in the military and realized it wasn't what they expected, or it wasn't what they thought the military was going to be. And you lose a lot of good people out there because there are some soldiers that you just look at and you work with them and develop them as into being future leaders, and you know they would be great for the military, but they themselves don't see it, or they have other plans elsewhere, which is fine in my opinion. If you have plans to be in the military and do something short term and get out, like you have a plan in motion, I think that's great. I think that's awesome. But if you join the military and it's not what you expect, or you don't think you can handle it, well, this video might be for you. Let's talk about it. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we are going over the 7 reasons why you should not join the United States military. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when my videos go live. And if you love today's video, give it a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated, and it helps get my content out there to people who might need it. We also have a Discord channel, so if you want to hang out and be a part of the community, link will be in the description below. We're currently under 50 members, but the goal is to be 100 members, so be sure to be a part of that. Now let's get back to the video. So, I've compiled a list. I've checked it twice. You know where I'm going with this. That's right, we're talking about the 7 reasons why you should not join the United States military. And again, this is what I'm referring to as the military as the army, because that's where I'm from, that's my experience, so that's what I'm going with. The first reason is going to be authority and responsibility. Now, anytime you are in the military, whether you're going to basic, whether you're going to your first duty station, whether you're doing a deployment or field training, what have you, you will always have some type of leadership above you. They will tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, etc. They will tell you exactly what you need to know and when you need to know it. The biggest problem a lot of people have with that is someone that's in their face, such as a drill sergeant, for example. A lot of people in basic, they tend to feel like they want to get handsy, or they feel disrespected when someone comes inside their personal bubble and starts yelling at them. So they feel threatened, they feel like they want to attack or something. Just a lot of people don't really, feel too keen of someone yelling at them and telling them what to do. And it's really hard for them to swallow their pride. Sometimes that's hard for me at times, but I work ways to get around. I have enough experience when I should act and how I should act accordingly. But another thing is just like being unable to take criticism or take things personal. That goes hand in hand with that. If someone's telling you you're hot garbage, it can feel offensive that someone's talking about your personal character. When in reality, it could just be, hey man, you're really doing this wrong. You need to fix this. Or hey man, you sucked at PT today. You need to fix this. And a lot of people are like, well dang man, like I really thought I could do it. I feel like he's attacking my character, my person, my personality and stuff like that. Like that's not cool. So a lot of people have a big issue with that. On the flip of that, a lot of people don't also want to have accept responsibility. You get thrown into a leadership position, you have no experience, you don't know what you're doing. People will freeze, people will choke, people will put other people's lives in danger if they can't step up to the plate and just lead. It's not hard. We'll talk about that in another video, by the way, as we move along. People don't know how to let go of a clenched fist. Some people just take it personal and they don't know how to handle it. Can we just take a moment real quick to just accept how fucking badass this hoodie is? Look at this shit. This is my best part. This is my favorite part right there. Look at that. It's fucking morphin time, bro. I love this thing. I think this is a good investment, honestly. Sorry, ADD moment, back to the video. Reason number 2 why people should not join the military is that we typically have early mornings and long nights. One of the first things you'll experience, especially when you go to basic, is waking up early as hell. I'm talking 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. For a lot of people, that's a struggle, but for some, it won't be. But as your body As you go along, your body will start to get more accustomed to it and stuff like that, and it'll be a little bit easier for you. But that's a really hard thing for a lot of people, especially if they're lazy and they don't want to get up. One of the famous quotes that I've ever heard in my lifetime was from a retired Navy SEAL. He said, "The hardest part of your day is getting out of bed." I fully believe that, because they're having to face their challenges. They have to face what's going on in the day ahead of them. Getting ready for PT in the morning, sometimes it's going to be dark by the time you get up in the morning, and then by the time you're done with work for the day, it'll also still be dark. It just depends on what it is that you're doing. Most of this typically applies to labor intensive or combat MOSs, such as being an infantry, being a combat engineer, a Cav Scout, maintenance even, that would be labor intensive. I'm sure they have long days for non-labor intensive jobs, such as an office desk job. There's going to be times you're expecting to get home around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but you probably don't go home till about 8 o'clock at night. It happens. Sometimes the job has to be done that day. Reason number 3 is going to be a big pill for a lot of people to swallow, because it's about being physically fit. Typically, PT sessions in the morning, which is physical training for those that don't know, happen between the hours of 6:30 to 7:30, maybe even 8 o'clock. While you still can grow and get good results from doing PT, it's typically designed to sustain you, meaning that you won't go below a specific point. It'll hold you there. In order for you to grow and improve on your physical fitness, you have to do PT on your own. Whether it's 30 minutes in the gym, whether it's 45 minutes doing cardio, whether it's an hour workout every 3, whatever it is that you do for exercise that'll help you, that's what you should do. And a lot of people don't really do that because they don't have the willpower or the experience and knowledge on what they should be doing for, like, going to the gym, for example. Being physically fit has always played a huge factor in the military's performance and how well that they can perform their duties, especially when it comes with physically demanding jobs. Having to lift heavy equipment, such as a rucksack. If you're in a light infantry unit, you'll more likely do 12-mile ruck marches. And those ruck marches that you're on, you'll probably carry over 35 to maybe 60 pounds of equipment, depending on where you're at. That's not even like going to sapper school or ranger school or even trying out for special forces. Being physically fit is important in today's military, and it has been for many years before. And a lot of people just can't handle that. Reason number 4 is going to be talking about accepting change and embracing the suck. A lot of people have a really hard time accepting change in the military. Whether you're going somewhere, whether someone's leaving, whether new policies are implemented, the list goes on. And sometimes that might just be that your vehicle breaks down and you have to ruck everywhere. You have to walk around everywhere. You have to be in pain or uncomfortable all the time. And people just, they can't seem to grasp that. People don't seem to embrace that. I'm not saying be whatever the word is that it means you enjoy pain, because not a lot of people do. I know I don't. What I'm saying is sometimes going through the suck makes you a better person. Sometimes accepting change means that you'll be more prone to accepting other things, whether it be personal issues, whether it be hardships and challenges. Basically being able to take on anything and everything. Being resilient. That's one of the biggest things that they try to teach you in the military. And a lot of people, as soon as something happens, they're like, this sucks. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I don't know how I'm going to get past my day accepting this fucking fact. Reason number 5 is probably my most favorite out of all of these things, just because I can relate to it more times than not. And it's going to be about deployments. And not just deployments overseas, but field training, going to NTC over in California or JRTC in Louisiana. I mean, even just going to schools that are longer than 15 days, you know? Being away from my family over time has gotten a lot easier because I'm used to it. I'm accustomed to it. I know what to expect and how to handle it when I'm feeling lonely or I'm missing my family or missing my friends. It's a really tough hardship for a lot of people to deal with. And especially the longer you're away from someone, the more it hurts. And just being away from them aside, also being in combat zones or dangerous areas where your life could be endangered, it really adds a lot of stress to your life. Deployments are not easy. We all know that. But if you can't handle or find ways to adapt and adjust and overcome those challenges and obstacles, you won't make it very far in the military. I promise you that. Reason number 6, we're almost there, is going to be about not being a team player. You're never going to do anything alone in the military. You're always going to have some type of team, battle buddy pair, some type of group with you to do stuff. We mostly send people in battle buddy teams mostly because we do better in numbers than we do by ourselves. Doing a task gets done quicker. You're able to watch each other's back if something happens, whether you're on or off duty. But if you're the type of person that loves doing stuff alone, that you don't want to help out, you would rather sit there and watch people suffer rather than actually helping people and give them your 110% effort, the military is not going to be for you. But teamwork is key. And there's a lot of people that aren't team players that are serving in the military. And of course, last but not least is number 7, which is seeing the military as a job and not as a career. If you have a plan that's short term and you're going to use the military to do that, and then you get out and you have a plan for stuff afterwards, whether you're doing more college, whether you've got a job lined up, whether you've got some type of plan that's going to help you financially, by all means, I say take advantage of it. If your plan is to do 4 or 5 years and get out because you're taking advantage of educational opportunities, or you have some type of job that you're waiting on that'll take a while for you to get to, or you need to do some type of training to prepare for that job, by all means, I say go for it. But if you're going in there thinking it's going to be a 9 to 5 just to collect a paycheck, not really do anything to help others or yourself if you want to proceed in the military, you're just wasting time and you're a waste of space, in my opinion. Another phrase that we say in the military is you're a soldier 24/7, and a lot of people don't see that. It doesn't look good on the military. It doesn't look good on you. It doesn't help you in any way, so you don't really need to be in the military for it. A lot of people that do they have these short-term sights, they also don't really see the bigger picture of what's going on. And here's another kicker about the military not a lot of people will tell you about, is that regardless if you're doing active duty or reserve times and you want to join in the military, you still owe up at least 8 years of service, whether it be National Guard, Army Reserves, or active duty. And then if you get out, well, then you've just lost all your benefits that you can get from when you get out, such as your educational or medical, depending on your situation. You've just wasted all that time for nothing. Well, guys, we finally completed that list. If you feel like I've missed anything, or maybe I should go in more depth about it, please write it down in the comments, or you can come by to my Twitch live stream. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 Central. I'm also live on TikTok, 6 Central. I typically get on an hour before I start streaming, talk with people, hang out with them, and I make content over there, so you can follow me on both of those. All my social medias will be linked down in the description below. Again, if you've liked today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that notification bell, and also give me a good thumbs up and have something to say in the comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the videos. What do you want to see? What is it that you have questions about that you're not sure about? We got a lot more content coming your way, so stick around. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!